Hey everyone, let's talk about the latest news of E3. First of all, there is a Dota 2 huge Reborn update. So there's gonna be a visual upgrade, but the most important thing, I think, it will reduce latency between issuing a command. So that's really important. So Nintendo was a bit of a disappointment for a lot of people there on the E3. First of all, because they didn't talk about the most expected thing that everyone was expecting them to talk about, and that was Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. So they said that they were there to talk about Star Fox Zero and all the other games, but because I think everyone was expecting them to talk about Legend of Zelda for the Wii U, they were disappointed because they just didn't. They did talk about Zelda games, and the ones for the 3DS and 2DS were really cool in my opinion, but yep, no word on the Legend of Zelda for the Wii U, just that they didn't cancel it, it's still coming. That's what they said anyway. Also on the Nintendo account again, Star Fox Zero seems to be pretty cool. I still remember playing on the Star Fox 64. It was really fun. It's a good upgrade and it does seem interesting to control it with the huge Wii U controller and stuff like that, but I don't know, it didn't seem too exciting. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, there is a new Deus Ex game coming out, and what they showcased was really nice. Visually, as most of the games on the E3, it was pretty cool, and I did like the options that they showed that the character had, as in most of the Deus Ex games, that you can either go stealthy, you can go like guns blazing and stuff like that. Well, let's see what's gonna happen when it comes out. I really want to play that game. Also, they talked about Mirror's Edge, and they said that Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I think it's called, there's not gonna be any guns for the main character. She's not gonna use any guns, just running around walls and punching and kicking at the same time, which is a cool mechanic. I look forward to that. Because I really like games with parkour. I really enjoyed Dying Light. It was really fun, and I enjoyed playing it with friends especially. Maybe that's what kept me with Dying Light. I didn't like it, you know, on the solo missions and stuff, but when we were like 4 or 5 people online, that was really fun, and all the parkour thing in the game was extra fun. We also saw some Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. It's cool. Kingdom Hearts games are okay. I don't know, maybe I am not the guy for that platforming on a game like that. I feel like it's more of an RPG that they try to add platforming. That's my experience with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. But yeah, they are cool games. The second one, I haven't finished it, but it was okay, I guess. It was fun, but I wasn't like super excited. That's the main reason I give up on games, because they don't keep me, you know, wanting to play them. But it was interesting. Also, we have a new announcement about Dark Souls 3. It's not the last in the series, but it's a turning point. Well, the trailer showcased was okay. It was like, you know, Dark Souls universe, and it was pretty bleak, but that's kind of the whole point. I don't know. Demon's Souls, I liked it very much, and Dark Souls, the first one, was, you know, very cool, and I enjoyed these games. Dark Souls 2, I don't know, I felt like it was like something, but it was like the first game. I didn't feel it had so many new stuff in it. That's my opinion, of course, but I don't know, it didn't feel like something new that I wanted to, you know, waste so much time on doing the same things. I don't know, I felt like that when I tried to play the game. I did go, I think, through the third boss or something like that. I think it was the flying dude with the huge sword, and when I actually beat him, because it took me like 15 or 20 tries, I was really happy about that. But I was like, okay, I've been through this on the first Dark Souls game, so didn't feel like it was something different and adding to the experience. Microsoft announced that Killer Instinct is going to come to the PC and on Windows 10, so really excited about that. Also really excited about Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It's coming to the PC, and they said that it's going to go up to 4K resolution and unlimited refresh rate, and also it's going to have DirectX 12 support. I really look forward to that, you know, what they're going to do with all those tools. They also announced Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. Well, I think the first and second Tony Hawks were okay. Everything else was like they changed everything, and now they said that they're going back to the classic mode that everyone loved. So I saw the footage. It was cool. I want to see the gameplay and actually play the game, and then I'm gonna be, you know, really happy if they actually do all that stuff. Looking forward to that too. We also have some Heroes of the Storm news, and Blizzard announced that Skeleton King and Monk from the Diablo 3 franchise, they're coming as characters into Heroes of the Storm. It's gonna be cool, I guess. Heroes of the Storm is an interesting game so far for MOBAs. They also showcased some gameplay from Uncharted 4, which was way too cool visually, and the gameplay and the animations were amazing in my opinion, just like all the Uncharted games so far, but this was like extra cool. It was the first time that I saw, you know, the character, the clarity was perfect, like the complexion of his face and every little detail, and the environment was like, you were watching that thing and you were like, does it run on like 25 supercomputers? Well, Uncharted games are designed for the PlayStation consoles, and they're exclusive titles, so that gives them a huge bump. So that's really logical, but they look amazing. I mean, I haven't seen such great graphics on PC for a long time. I mean, it looks ridiculously cool. I really hope that it's gonna look like that when it releases, because we have seen that happening loads of times so far, but this is an exclusive, and usually so far Naughty Dog with the Uncharted franchise hasn't fucked up on that, so really looking forward for that. So it's gonna be a PlayStation 4 exclusive. It's gonna be a huge reason for me to get a PlayStation 4. Also some bad news for the Batman Arkham Knights, I think Batmobile edition or something, that got cancelled because faulty or something to all of the figurines of the Batmobile in there, so they cancelled that. But the good news, it's not all bad about that, it's that Amazon is gonna send, I think on June 23rd, download codes so they can still enjoy the game. Okay, that's pretty cool, but they won't get their Batmobile. Also, the GameStop's limited edition as well is gonna be delayed, so yeah, sorry. Oh, something I forgot about the Zelda games on the 3DS and 2DS. The Triforce Heroes is like really cool because it supports co-op gameplay, but it's not going to support that on the campaign mode, so that kind of sucks. We also saw some, I think not gameplay, but only a trailer of a new Mass Effect game. Didn't really seem that exciting at all. I don't know. Mass Effect 1 was like super cool. Mass Effect 2 was very good. Mass Effect 3 was kind of lame when it ended as it ended, but then they got all the patches and updates on it, and it was kind of okay again. But the new Mass Effect, not so excited about it. Maybe when it comes out, or I see a review, or someone gets a review copy or something and plays the game, I'm gonna watch it on Twitch and have a better opinion about it. But I'm not really excited to, you know, just go explore. Also, there was a tech developer that the name is Warhorse, I think, and the guy that leads the studio is the former Mafia 2 director. I think his name was Daniel Vavra or something like that. And this guy says that they had spent around $3 million for the development of this game that's called Kingdom Come Deliverance, and they showcased a really impressive trailer on that. After, you know, they spent $3 million, I think they kickstarted the game and they raised like $2.4 million more to develop it even further. That seems really promising as a game, and I hope that they won't give it a visual downgrade so it can go to all the consoles and stuff like that. So Halo 5 had like a really huge, I don't know if it was a misunderstanding, but it stirred, you know, a lot of people. In the multiplayer there are microtransactions, and in the game you can earn rec points, and I think it's requisition points or something, and you can use these to get better equipment like weapons and armor and stuff like that. So everyone was worried that microtransaction is gonna allow players to you know, buy rec points, so they wouldn't be starting on the same equipment. So if my daddy gave me money or I used his credit card, I would be like a beast on, let's say, level 1, and, you know, massacre everyone else, which is not fair, and everyone that's a serious gamer does hate that. But I think that a head developer or the chief of development, I think his name is Josh Holmes, he made an announcement, and he said while players will earn rec packs across both Arena and Warzone, only cosmetic items can be used in our Arena experience. This is to ensure that all players start with the same weapons and abilities as part of our vision for the balanced, competitive play in Arena multiplayer. So that's cool for him to say and to address, so everyone will, you know, stop like yelling that this is unfair. If it does happen like that and they want it to be balanced and everyone to be equal, then that's cool if it's only cosmetic. Also, we have a new pretty cool tech by AMD on the new GPUs, and I think it's gonna be the Fury series, and I think they showcased Fury X, and it's all about the memory they use. It's called, I think, HBM memory. Roughly, it's like they took the memory chips, and instead of putting them individually on the board, they're gonna slap them one on top of the other with a silicon base. But the thing is, it's gonna have a lot higher bandwidth. So these are all the news I have for you on the E3 subject. I hope you enjoy all these videos, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.